Well, next year is a great time to come to Alabama. The whole state will be celebrating our 200th birthday, the founding of Alabama. And what that means is there'll be parties and celebrations, festivals all across the entire state. So when you come, everything will be bigger, everyone will be more excited. Think about Alabama, and we think 200 years, of course, is a long time. It may be just early for most people. 200 years of Alabama's founding. And during that time, Alabama has had a lot of history. Prior to the founding of Alabama was, of course, the first Mardi Gras in America was in Mobile, Alabama. That's about 300 years ago. Then the state was founded. And then after that, we all gathered together, the southern states, and said, the heck with the U.S., gathered in Montgomery and said, we're going to form our own country, the Confederacy. That didn't work out at all. So time marched on. We had more anniversaries. Dr. Martin Luther King came to Montgomery. He was a completely unknown preacher when he got there. Rosa Parks decided she didn't want to stay on that bus and give up her seat. That started Martin Luther King's civil rights movement. That anniversary, of course, will be coming up. We'll be celebrating all of Dr. King's achievements during our 200th anniversary. Lots of activities, great time to come to Alabama. What we'll be doing is showcasing many of our spots. So take Muscle Shoals, Alabama. 50th anniversary of Muscle Shoals. The hit record, Take a Letter Maria, was recorded in the Muscle Shoals Sound Studio. Muscle Shoals is a small part in Alabama, a little village, kind of located south of Nashville and east of Memphis. Those three areas are recording centers in America, and we love that Muscle Shoals is part of Alabama and that history there. 50 years old starting next year, Take a Letter Maria. And of course, man walking on the moon. 50-year anniversary next year for that. The rockets that took man to the moon were engineered in Huntsville, Alabama. That's where all the engineers were. That's where the U.S. Space and Rocket Center is located now, the world's largest space museum. It's also the site for Space Camp, where as a child or an adult, you can come and learn how to be an astronaut and pretend like you're going to Mars on a special mission. That anniversary is going to be special in Huntsville. They're going all out for the man's 50th anniversary moonwalk there in Huntsville. A great time for Alabama. On the very southern tip of Alabama, 32 miles of white sand beaches, so pure, so beautiful, that when you step on them, they will actually squeak. You can hear the noise. They're so white that you have to put your sunglasses on, not because of the sun up there in the sky, but because of the reflection from the white, pure sand bouncing back up into your face. There at Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, our resort towns, in the middle of the two towns is the state park. 2 miles of beachfront there is from the Alabama State Park area. On that 2 miles, they've just developed one single hotel, the Lodge at Gulf State Park, a fantastic place to stay. Of course, there's other places in Gulf Shores and Orange Beach. A wonderful place to have a great destination. We think of it as the beach that you can go to if you're taking a deep south vacation. Like you're going to Tennessee, Alabama, Louisiana, Mississippi. You're headed that area, and you decide, that's great to hear about the history of America. That's great to hear about the music of America. But how about a beach? We say, come to Gulf Shores. Fort Payne, Alabama is located in the northeast section of Alabama. That's a U.S. Park Service designated area, natural preserve. What that means basically is a great park with very few visitors. You'll see there canyons, you can rappel down, you can kayak, you can go and enjoy all the natural beauty of the Fort Payne area. Also located there is DeSoto State Park. So there you can stay at a state park and go see a U.S. park area. Well, the U.S. Civil Rights Trail was launched just about a year ago, and it is a fantastic destination, a series of spots that you could come and see where actual history was being made in America on this U.S. civil rights struggle across several states, 14 states in America, all part of the U.S. Civil Rights Trail. But we're proud to say that Alabama has more sites than any other state. And Montgomery, Alabama, in fact, has more sites than any other city on the U.S. Civil Rights Trail. So if you want to see where history was made in America, things that affected the entire world, You can come to the actual spots. And in Alabama, you can actually talk to the foot soldiers, the people who were part of the marches as young children in Birmingham and Selma and Montgomery, and hear history firsthand.